All right, now, so let's actually go ahead after we did our authentication system. Now it's time to actually select the data, all right? So we have to create the shows first in order to select them. So yeah, that that totally makes sense. So what we want to do in this video, we want to go ahead and want to create a model, and then we will hook the model with a table in the database, and this model will simply be for the shows, all right, for the TV shows. So let's go ahead and do this. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna open up my my command line right here, and to create a model we will just have to go php artisan make model, and then we will write the model name, but I will put this in a folder and I will call this model, I will name this folder as show, and I will name the folder show right here, and I will name the model also show. All right, so if I press enter right here, all right, so if I look at it, all right, so as you can see right here, info model right now is created. So let's look this up. If we go to app and if we go to models, we will see the show folder, and there it is, the show model right over here. So we need to set this up in order to hook it right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go protected. Right here I'm gonna make a table, and I will hook this with the shows table right here, and right after this we need the protected fillable, and the fillable are basically an array which contains the columns that are in this table right here. All right, so I want to go ahead, I want to open up my design, the design of this theme, and I want to go ahead and I want to open up the details right here about this show. So for example, that will give us all the things, all the columns that we need to insert about this show. So the first thing, it will be let's see, the name of this show right here, and right after this we have an image for the show. All right, and what else do we have? We also have a description right here, so this will be description. All right, so we also have a type. We have studios right here. We have the date aired, so there it is, the type. Studios. All right, so what else? We have the date aired and the status. Date underscore aired. And we have the status. And we have the genre right here. We have the duration. We have the quality. We have genre. Duration. Let me copy this. All right, so right after this we have the quality. All right, and right after this we have the views, but the views will actually come from another table. All right, we're not going to talk about this just now. All right, this will be in the future videos. We will make this whole views right here completely dynamic. All right, so I guess that this is enough for now. We can actually install we can insert a couple more actually, but I think that this is enough for now. All right, so this is a genre basically, and this is the title, and this is the description, and we have an image right here. So yeah, I guess that's fine for now. All right, so let's save this. Yeah, we need a semicolon right there. And also I'm gonna go time. I'm gonna go public time stems equals true. All right, so this will allow me to insert a created at and updated at, or this will, this will actually allow us, to insert a created at and an updated at columns inside inside this table right here. All right, so let's save this. I'm gonna go ahead and I want to copy this, and I want to go to my database, and I want to go new. All right, so let's simply just paste this right here. So this will be ID, and this will be a type of integer. It will be 10, and I want to keep this as an auto increment, so it will increment on its own. Every time we create a new record, the ID will be incremented automatically. And I want to keep the index as a primary key, so the value will actually be unique. All right, and right after this I have the name, so this will be varchar 200. We have the image, this will be a type of varchar 200, and we also have the description. All right, and this will be a type of text because we want this to be unlimited numbers and characters. And I want to add a couple more to this. All right, so right after this we have the type, and this will be varchar 200. We also have the studios right here, studios 200 right here. We have the date aired, varchar 200. Status right here. All right, and we have genre, and we have duration, and we have quality. All right, so this will be varchar 200. The genre will be varchar 200 also. Duration varchar 200, and the quality varchar and 200. And we have to insert a couple more. One is for the created at, and this will be a varchar. Sorry, this will be a timestamp, and it will be that for the default it will be the current timestamp, so we can actually grab the current time that this is inserted, that a certain record is inserted, and this will be updated at. So this will also be a timestamp, current timestamp, like that. All right, I'm gonna simply uncheck this box, and if I click save, all right, so there it is. The structure should actually show up now. It's kind of big, I know. What we want to do next is we want to insert some dummy data, so we can actually select it. All right, so for the name, let me see, we can simply copy this and paste right there, and the image, so I want to grab this image name right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and go inspect like this. All right, so there it is, hero-1.jpg. Let's paste this, and the description, let me just grab any type of fake text right there. You can simply install this extension right here, and it's corporate Ipsum right here. All right, this is the name. Go ahead and install it right now, or just type in on Google simply just fake text, it will give you some fake text. All right, so for the type, I want to go ahead, let me close this off, let me go right here. For the type, it's a TV series, and for the studios, there's this weird name of this studio right here, and the date aired, I can simply copy this, and the status is simply airing. All right, so the genre, I'm gonna copy all of those. Actually, I would say it will be a good idea if we keep this only like one genre, you know, that will be fine. So just one genre right there, and the duration it's 24 minutes, like on average, and the quality is simply HD. All right, so there we go. I'm thinking that we should insert one more. It will be a good idea to insert. All right, so we can simply copy this, fade, stay night, something like that. All right, so so they're basically the same. They're basically the same show or what? Let me go back. I can simply copy this name. This is actually a link. All right, so we can copy this instead of this one, and we can paste this. So for the image, I'm just gonna go. We're gonna simply inspect this. All right, so I can simply copy this image name and paste, and the description. Let's go ahead and copy this and the type right there. What exactly should we keep the type? Should we keep it like magic? Yeah, that's fine. The types, the genres are basically, the type. I don't think that the type should be magic. Yeah, the type should actually be TV show. Yeah, the magic right here should actually be for the genre, right? The genres are the categories are basically the same. All right, so let's copy this. Yeah, let me copy it, not cut it. Now let me paste this and the studios. Let's go ahead and just go to this part, and let's grab the same data right here. All right, it doesn't matter that much. If you want to get creative with the fake data, that's totally up to you, but I'm gonna copy those because I want to get this done so quickly. And right here, all right, so we got the genre, that's fine, and the duration. Let's copy this and let's paste it. So I'm just gonna keep this like 29, something like that. And the quality, I'm gonna go full HD. All right, so if I simply click go, so we will insert these two shows right here. All right, if we click browse, so there we go, we can actually see our shows right over here. So let's go ahead and try and select those. So in order to work with this, we're gonna go ahead and work with the home controller. If you're not familiar with controllers, or basically they are the logic of, in your project. All right, the back-end code. To access your controllers, you go to app and you go to HTTP, and then you go to controllers, and then you go to, you will see your controllers right there. You actually click on this, open up this folder, you'll see a bunch of controllers, and those are created for us once we created the authentication system. All right, and yeah, we have our home controller right there, and this simply have one function in it, and this function basically goes and goes to the home view right here. If you look at your resources and if you go to views, you will see the home view. So this function basically goes to this view right here, which is home, which is actually the home right over here. The home link, once we hit the word home right here, it basically triggers this function, and this function goes and displays the home right over here. All right, you can actually see the routes right here. So there it is, the routes. So as you can see right there, once we go to the home right over here, once we access the home route, we will hit the index function. And yeah, the index function, as I said, it returns it returns the home view. So what I'm gonna go right here, I'm just gonna go and grab the data. So I'm just gonna go shows. I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna grab the show model because I want to grab the data from it, and I'm gonna go select assembly. I'm gonna go order by I'm gonna order the data by the ID, and I'm gonna simply go ahead and order this data descendingly. All right, I'm gonna go right here, I'm gonna go get like this. I'm actually gonna all right, so sorry for the pause, somebody was knocking on my door. So let's go ahead and actually continue. So I'm trying to select the data, and it's ordered by the ID descendingly right here. I'm also gonna pick up only, I'm gonna limit the data. So I'm gonna go take, and I'm gonna limit the data to like 4 records right here. All right, and then I'm gonna use get to get the data as a collection and save this. And I want to pass this data to this view, so I'm only gonna go come back right here and pass this data, which is shows. So save. I'm gonna go right now to the home. All right, and right here I can simply loop through the data. As you can see right there, we got a couple of records right here. So yeah, we have 3 records right here. So we can simply delete those 2 devs, as you can see, and we can use this one to simply loop through it. All right, so I'm gonna go right here at for each. Right here shows as show, and if we simply cut this and paste like that, if we copy this, and if we go right here and remove this, and I can simply concatenate the name right here, I can simply grab the image just like that with the column, you know, using the column name. All right, so copy this. So this is possibly let me see the genre. All right, so just type it like that, and if we go and paste this in, so this is just the name of the show, and there it is, just the description. All right, so let's paste this. If we go description like this, all right, and if we simply go ahead and save, all right, so this will actually refresh. All right, so this is actually taking too much. I'm gonna stop it and I'm gonna refresh it once again. Feel like there's something wrong with the images though. If we go right here, you can see that it's going to the image folder, and that's gonna go to the hero folder. All right, if we try to access the hero folder, for example, if we go to public, if we go to assets, we go to image right here. All right, so as you can see in the hero folder, we will not find the, we will not find our 2 images. We will only find this one image right here. All right, so what's going on exactly with this? All right, so I want to abort this, and I want to run the command again. All right, yeah, of course we have an error, so I want to run the command again, as you can see right here. All right, yeah, so the error right here says we cannot find the show class that I'm using right here. We did not import our show model. So let me go ahead to my home controller, and if I go right there, use app models / show, and let me simply import the show like that and save. And let's refresh this. and refresh. So the thing about the images right here, if you look at it, you can see that we have a lot of folders, and inside every and each one of them we have a couple of images. And I don't want to do this. I want to pick up all the images and put them in simply the root folder of the image. All right, I'm not gonna keep those files simply. All right, I'm just gonna make this as large. All right, so Vite manifest found, blah blah blah. So there's something wrong with Vite. Let's refresh this once again. All right, so as you can see, just because I stopped Vite and I ran it once again, but now it should actually display the shots. But as I told you, there will be a problem with the images. So I'm just gonna grab all of the images right here, cut and paste. All right, I'm gonna go right here also, cut this and paste right here, cut and paste, and I'm gonna go right here, cut and paste, and right here, cut and paste. And there it is, the last folder. All right, so there we go. So what I want to do, I want to go ahead and delete these folders right now because they're not doing anything to me. All right, so there we go. There is a problem, yeah, with the image, as I told you. So I'm gonna go to the home now. I'm gonna remove this folder here because we do not need it. Now we can access every image or all the images by just going to the image folder and passing in the image name. All right, so save this, and this will actually refresh, and we should actually see our own images. All right, so yeah, there we go. There is actually the image. Yeah, it looks messed up a bit because yeah, but this one looks a lot better because of the width and the height, the dimensions. All right, you can pick up any kind of images that you want, and you can insert them, but I'm gonna keep it this way for now. All right, but as you can see, the data is being displayed dynamically, and this is the most important part. All right, so this will be it, and I will see you in the next video.